High school was mostly uneventful for me. Same classes, same routine, same people. But during my senior year, I had one encounter I'll never forget. It happened during study hall in the library. I was working on a computer because the software I needed, JCreator, wasn't on my old laptop. While I was settling in, he took the seat next to me. You know the type, the kid nobody talks to, the one who eats alone and doesn't interact with anyone. He was tall, pale, with long black hair covering one eye, and always dressed in ripped clothes, an anti-flag t-shirt, a beat-up jean jacket, and Doc Martens. As soon as I sat, he turned and gave me a glare so intense it felt like my entire body froze. To avoid eye contact, I rummaged in my bag, pretending to look for something. Then, out of nowhere, he gave this low, unsettling chuckle and mumbled something I couldn't catch. I tried to break the awkward silence. Too much homework, right? I can barely keep up, I said. He didn't even look at me. Instead, he muttered, "You want the answers, don't you?" His voice had this strange edge, like he knew something I didn't. I laughed nervously and said, "No, I won't learn anything that way." In truth, his sharp glare had me too freaked out to say yes. He chuckled again, but this time it sent an icy chill down my spine. When I turned back to my computer, he was gone. No goodbyes, no sound of footsteps, just vanished. I noticed he'd left something behind, a flash drive. I thought about running after him, but instead I threw it in my bag, figuring I'd return it in class the next day, except he never came back to school. No one thought much of it. He was notorious for being absent, but now I wonder if he planned it all. Fast forward a few years. I'm now a freshman in college, and while home for break, I needed a flash drive for a project. That's when I remembered his. I'd completely forgotten about it until then. I scanned it on my laptop, and it came up clean, no viruses. But as I started exploring the files, something about it felt wrong. The first folder was labeled Computer Science, and inside were all the answers for our class assignments. I thought maybe he left this behind on purpose. Maybe he wanted someone to use it. The next folder caught me off guard, titled Music. It only had 3 songs, Running on Empty by Jackson Browne, White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane, and Helter Skelter by the Beatles. Not what I was expecting from a guy like him. But the third folder, untitled, was where things turned eerie. It had essays from other classes, random notes, and one file titled The Best. When I opened it, I felt my stomach twist. It was simply 10 pages of his first and last name, handwritten over and over again. And then there were the photos. He had pictures of emergency evacuation routes for every classroom in school. There was a photo of a lit cigarette on the bathroom floor. Another showed coins with a post-it note reading "Chump Change" in bold, all-caps letters. But one image made my skin crawl, a photo of me. I was sitting at my desk in English class, focused on what I was reading. Here's the thing, he wasn't in my English class. The final file on the drive was titled Rest in Peace 2. When I opened it, it was completely blank. I don't know if it was a glitch or if he deleted the contents, but it left me with an unsettling feeling I couldn't shake. To this day, I wonder, who was this kid? Why did he take a photo of me? And what happened to him after he disappeared? I always thought the flash drive was just something he accidentally left behind, but now I'm not so sure.